Well, it's a beautiful morning, it's sunshine, it's glistening, but we had one of those nights where it was quite cold, the ground is saturated. Today, some hints. What do you do when you have those mornings and everything's wet? Or what do you do prior to going to sleep when you know you're going to have one of those mornings where everything's wet? One of the giveaway signs is all this moisture that's underneath here on the awning or in the drips that come down on the edges. One of the choices you make before you go to bed is what will you do with your soft cushioned chair sort of arrangements. We choose to put them in the car before we actually go to sleep, so they're in the back there and they can't get wet. Don't mind leaving the normal plastic ones out, because if you pack them up against the wall and then you can eventually, if they are moist in any way, just wipe them over and they're pretty good. Barbie, we put undercover. What do we do when we have to go for a little wander? Well, you obviously can go in bare feet, or you choose between the thongs, I guess, the working sort of boots, or the gum boots. Today we're going to use gum boots. One of the reasons for wearing things like gum boots is because you're not too sure what could be under the ground or on the ground. I just came across a couple of big surprises here. So if they're under the grass, of course, you know what you would have encountered. Plus it also helps for other objects like sharp objects, even right down to things like sticks, even little holes that disappear, and a bigger boot is often safer. There'll be other sorts of things outside that you wish to keep dry. Now, because it's only an overnighter we're doing here in this camp, we've kept attached, which means things like the bike stays on. Now the bike, you wish to keep most of it dry, particularly the chains and the cogs. So my favourite little solution is to put an old tarp, wrap it round and tie it on. This idea here is so if the wind becomes quite strong during the night, it won't flip it over, but you will notice that the chains and the cogs have been kept dry. Another little tip is sometimes you might like to wait until the sun does come and dry, or dry the inside, the underside of the awning, because that will drip down.